Thank you for inviting me for this interview. I'm an academic and a researcher in the University of New South Wales in Canberra, and I work in Australian Defence Academy. So my role is in researching in industrial Internet of Things devices and the critical infrastructure control systems. And I'm also teaching and a program director for Masters in Cybersecurity, and it does have both streams. One is very technical, cybersecurity, on cybersecurity operations, which we invite everybody who is interested in upskilling in cybersecurity. Yeah, it's a lot of changes we've seen from the new technology being introduced. The more internet devices are connected now to critical systems like water, electricity, gas, and they're posing future threats and risks. So we can see that will be involved more and more. So we're using, as a researchers, new analytical skills, the machine learning and artificial intelligence to actually detect and see the compromised data, and that data can be very much heterogeneous. So it's coming from different devices. Also, the second direction, I would say, is synchronization. We all rely on the time through the satellites and geopositioning, so defending our space systems from cybersecurity attacks. It's one of the topics which are coming within this short time. It's hard to tell because the people who are trying to attack our systems, they're using any possible solutions, and sometimes the botnet attack can be so visual for our systems. But we're seeing that the attackers, they're more and more sophisticated in their creativity of designing those attacks, and we as researchers have to be up to date and protect those systems, but it's always very hard to predict what's next. I think the critical infrastructure systems, that's where we need to look at. Luckily, Australia didn't have any big events, so we can make sure that us, researchers plus government and industry sectors, private, we do everything to protect our critical infrastructure. I think we have already a good source of information from the Signals Directorate, so it's essential aid, and we do have some sort of training and advisory documents they provide to us. I would like to see more forums. We had in the past, the Attorney General's provided its trusted network, and we had forums where the practitioners, owners of critical infrastructures, academics were talking together. I would like to see that more open, formal or informal ways, different ways. Private sectors, they need to be really proactive, because we heard about legislations, and they need to understand the criticality of the business they involve into. And we know now that CIOs, which we prepare next generation of cybersecurity specialists, and then one day they will be employed by those private sectors. But number one is understand their business. So any organizations want to have the very high-skilled cybersecurity professional, but they want to know that that cybersecurity professional knows the specific of their business and how to protect that. So that's kind of influence from private sector to all of us, to the government, and the researchers could be. It's my second time I'm attending this forum, and I'm really appreciate that you invited me to talk. I think it's a great opportunity for people from government and from private and the vendors who are actually advertising their product. They're sharing their knowledge with everybody and giving opportunity for us to talk and be engaged with all the audience. Thank you.